it would be difficult terrain inside this gray area.
Right.
Okay. Do I have that sense of foreboding back, or
No, you still don't have that sense of foreboding, but you can't really tell though because you're kind of overcome with the stench of decaying corpses.
Are these bodies in any way burnt?
No, these bodies are not burned.
If I look up, do I see ceiling or just a bigger?
You don't see ceiling; it's just big wall in the sky.
okay? I'm gonna look at the bodies actually and see if they've been stripped of equipment.
Oh, before you do that, actually, I'll answer that. No, they have not been stripped of equipment.
Okay.
You should note that the sunlight seems to be penetrating the outer wall that you just stepped through, but then it hits the inner wall here, and it does not seem to penetrate. It brightly sort of reflects off the wall.
Different wall.
So is this still made of? Does it still look like it's made of the same cobblestone type thing?
No, this looks like to be some sort of obsidian brick.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. It means to be some sort of...
I'll be right back.
As you look up, the sun looks square to you.
Well, I suppose we could investigate this third wall if we wanted to.
Well, we might as well. Just, I'd say a little bit of caution. We're dealing with demons and, evil energies. These bodies might not be as, dead.
As they appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's everyone stay close.
All right. You're gonna make your way to the inner wall.
I am, yes.
Okay, Dother. As you approach the inner wall, a sudden moment of brilliance strikes you, because of your studying, intense studying of the wall before. You realize that this is a locking mechanism, and whoever's really going to sort of be here, enters in during the day, and then enters in during the night, the inner wall at the night, and then exits during the day.
Oh, I know what this is. At night, the black opens. At the day, the wall opens. So
that's what Dother concludes.
Yeah.
So
in order for
the
us,
final wall won't open until, or what we assume to be the final wall at least, won't open until it's completely dark, which can't happen because the sun is shining through.
So we're going to have to stay here all day if we want to find out what's in the middle.
But it seems as though that's whatever it is some sort of furnace. As every time we've been here at night, smoke just billows from the top.
yeah. I mean, question.
Well, it could be possible for us to obscure a section of the wall the same way that we illuminated the previous wall.
We don't have anybody that can cast shadow.
God damn it!
Azad!
Zod, where are you?
We could. This is completely right. He was like, well, we could just make a wall of corpses that would block the sunlight. That would solve the problem.
Well, it might work if we drape something up in front of the walls.
Maybe.
We've got bedrolls and stuff like that. Maybe we could try making a curtain or something.
I actually think that's a valid idea.
By the time I suppose, yeah.
I mean, just a section of the wall. It doesn't have to be complete. It's just enough for us to just kind of feel out and see if we can reach our hand through the wall or feel something through the wall if sun's obscured to it. So,
yeah.
Okay, well, I guess how about we get a blanket and have somebody stand beneath it or something like that. Stand against the wall with it draped over a section of it.
Okay.
Okay, so your plan is to have someone stand next to the wall and someone behind it draping a blanket over them?
Yeah, so there's no light.
Along with the section of the wall to obscure as possible.
All right, who's going to be standing next to the wall then?
anyone?
I'll do it.
Me? Okay,
I'll
John.
do
Yeah,
it.
you.
Take a beat.
Yeah.
All right. If you yell, John, we may or may not pull the blankets away.
We may or may not be able to hear it, seeing as you're going to be behind that.
Okay.
All right, let's get this over with. John?
You volunteered. Get over here.
Get the fuck over here!
Okay, so you're gonna put the blanket over the wall where John's standing, so you can block out the light and see if John can walk through the wall.
Yes.
This is just setting up for him to laugh at us, going, "Say, yeah, that was sun's glow. It's a sun, but no."
That was actually pretty smart of you because John's able to walk through the wall.
Oh yes.
I am
Oh,
the
shit.
smartest man alive.
Well,
To be honest, if shadow obscures it, shouldn't you just be able to pass your hand through anyway? Because your hand would cast a shadow immediately on it.
Yeah, but how you get the rest of your body through?
you have to obscure
You would do
enough
the same
light.
thing.
But whatever.
Yeah.
So okay, so
now that we know
so-
that works, we could try like nailing it down like a tent or something like that.
actually, hold on. I could try to shoot some crossbow bolts to embed it into the wall in the corners. I mean, or we could use some bolts to try to embed it in the wall in some way.
I don't like that it hasn't been revealed what the hell he sees.
That's what I was
Yeah.
asking. That's a kind of important question to me.
Yeah. No, that's not important. Let's just go. Go time.
Jason?
What? I don't understand. What are you trying to do?
What does John see?
They're trying to use his crossbow as a nail gun to put up a tent.
All right, so do it.
All right.
You said that John could go through the wall. Does he see anything, or is it too
I'll
dark?
describe it when you guys are done dicking around outside.
Okay, look, we
Hey,
try
hey,
and
hey,
nail up
so-
the sheet
so
with
special.
whatever materials we have. So
All right, no problem. You nail the sheet, the blanket in place, with 4 crossbow bolts, and you're able to pass through the wall where
Okay,
John is freely.
Yeah, I walk in
Okay.
behind it.
Haha!
As you guys enter, you notice in here seems to be a series of stairs leading straight up. It circles around the entire. It circles around the entire perimeter of the wall, going all the way up. There doesn't seem to be any stops.
Well,
Time to get his stair climbing boots on.
I suggested Drew goes first since he is the trap detector.
Well, all right,
Oh.
fine.
He actually
I'm
walks
gonna-
around going, boo!
Oh, how dark is it inside here? I might need to cast the sun.
It's not that dark. There is light shining directly from above.
Okay, that's all good.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go. You guys are gonna go up the stairs.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take
Yeah.
point and try to be as quiet as possible while searching for tracks on the stairs.
Okay, you go ahead and you guys walk straight up the stairs to the top of the tower. It's quite a walk, but you guys eventually make it, and you find at the top of the tower that there isn't really a roof here. It's just open. But you find the source of the smoke. At the top of the tower, you see debris, ashes of what may have been at the top here. Just all around the outer perimeter of the top of the tower.
Perception!
Yes.
What perception for what?
Actually, sorry, I might not have been listening. When you say there's ashes, is there an actual lit fire up
It's
here? Is there?
ashes. No, there's no fire. It's ashes. It's like the fire had been burnt out longer. It's like the the gray ash that you get when
Yeah.
you burn trees.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this the only thing we can see up here? Is just remnants?
It's just ashes. Yeah, I mean, whatever was up there is been burnt quite thoroughly.
Wow.
Did we pass any like arrow slits while we were walking up the stairs, or?
No, there weren't any arrow slits while you were walking up the stairs. The wall was really very solid while you were walking up because the wall was just the internal wall. The stairs went around that internal wall all the way up, and then it was a hole at the top with the size of that internal wall, and then the ceiling at the top was the entire, the rest of the tower space. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, okay, so let's recap here. There are magical barriers meant to keep people out. There are the heads of people strung up here, their bodies are inside, and there's nothing here.
Yeah, there's too much security for a burned out chimney.
Possibly this was a beacon to indicate capture.
Possibly. That seems actually fairly reasonable of a conclusion about this situation.
I'm going to start sifting through the ashes to see if I can find,
The one
Remains of something.
like if there's any sort of doorway in the ground or something like that, some way to descend into a different part of the tower.
Say that again? I'm sorry.
He's basically saying there's anything like a doorway underneath the ashes on the ground.
Like a trapdoor or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
You notice there is a trapdoor. There are actually two of them. As you see, how long do you want to sift through that? That's fine. No, I'll show you where they are. There are two of them. You notice them there at the top here. And that's not. It's not a thingy. That's a thingy. All right. There's one up here, which is right here, and wow, no. This. There we go, that, and there's one over here.
Okay. Well, Drew, would you mind taking a look at these?
No. Okay, yeah.
That means you don't mind.
Exactly. So, which one should I take a look at? We got this one. I'll just go over the one. It's on this side
Yeah,
here.
they're the closest one.
All right. I'm going to examine it to see if there's any sort of trap system on the door itself.
You don't notice any traps.
All right. Is it locked?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to carefully open up the trap door.
Okay, you stealthily, very stealthily, open up the trap door, and you peer down in what appears to be a hole that does not end, or at least from where you stand, it doesn't end. This appears to whatever was underneath here, underneath this trap door, whatever wooden structure was there, it is not there anymore.
Well, it would have burned away, so.
Odd. All right. Well, let's check the other one real quick then before we decide
Well,
which
hang
one.
on a sec. How far down can we see into this through this door? Before
I
like the
drop
light
a
fades?
thing
it's
down
pretty-
with sun.
You can pretty much see all the way down, although it's, it just looks like it's going down to the bottom floor.
Oh, okay.
What, to the bodies?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, yeah,
Sure.
the bodies, the bottom, the bottom.
All right. Well, I guess we could try looking at the other one then.
All right. So, treasure
I'll
over.
use the same rolls, and again, you open it stealthily. You look down, and it looks like it goes all the way to the bottom of the floor. Whatever structure that was inside this tower before, it's very apparent it's not there anymore.
I think we've got it too late.
Okay. Is there any way if I would be able to tell if the magical walls, if they were placed here recently, or
Yeah,
if they've been here for a while?
you're very well aware that this was placed recently. That the magic hasn't really faded. This is something that was done within the last week.
Oh, that's really weird. Well, the way that the trap doors are placed, it almost seems like they'd be there to help get to the ceiling from any part of the structure.
Some sort of
but if the
ladder
wa-
roll.
But if the walls are here, then because see, it would make sense if they had all been if all three sections of the wall had been there originally, because then there would be the middle way up to the roof. Then there would be the two trap doors leading up, so you could get to it from any of the three sections.
Take into account, though, originally when this was a defensive tower, it wouldn't have been in three sections. Both the walls we
Yeah.
passed through are magical, and this place has been gutted and rebuilt to put the walls here's purpose. It may be that these trapdoors are just the remnants of the staircases that were originally here.
this is an odd setup here. I guess the only question is, well, we